change your life, you must change your attitude. Change your attitude and you change your life. Are you dissatisfied with the way you are living? Do you sometimes get a feeling of disgust when you think of the way you are living? Do you wish to come out of it? There is a way. All you have to do is to change your attitude and your life will change of itself. Many of you must have heard the name of that great American philosopher, William James. William James. They put this question to William James. They said to him, "Oh wise one, tell us, what is the greatest discovery of our generation?" And what answer did William James give? William James said, "The greatest discovery of our generation is that by changing one's attitude, one can change one's life." And he spoke out of experience. There was a period when he was in utter depression. He did not find life worth living. He even toyed with the idea of committing suicide. Then someone said to him, "Will, why don't you try and change your attitude? Just try it out." And he said he would try it out. The next day he said, "The entire day I will see that my attitude is a correct one, a constructive one, a friendly one, a cheerful one, a positive one." And he found that it made all the difference. And a day came in his life when he could declare openly to the world that the greatest discovery of our generation is that by changing one's attitude, one can change one's life. Let me tell you of an experiment which was conducted by two scientists in California in the United States. It was a very simple experiment. They wanted to study the effect of attitudes on seeds out of which plants grow. They wanted to find out if seeds could be influenced by attitudes. As I said, their experiment was a very simple one. They took two cans exactly similar to each other. Into both the cans, they put the same quantity, the same quality of soil. They dropped 23 seeds in each can. They covered the seeds with the same quantity and quality of fertilizer. They kept these two cans in a greenhouse to be able to control conditions of weather and temperature. In this experiment, everything was the same. There was only one variable. Every day they would come and stand in front of the first can. They came 3 times every day. 3 times every day they came and stood in front of the first can and poured into it all the negativism of which they were capable. They spoke to the seeds. They insulted the seeds. They said, "You are good for nothing. Nothing is going to come out of you. Even if something comes out of you, it is not going to endure. It is not going to last," and so on and so forth. Then they went and stood in front of the second can 3 times every day and poured into it all the positivism of which they were capable. "You are so wonderful. Wonderful things are going to come out of you. It is going to be a sight to see what is coming out of you." This they did for 21 days, 3 weeks. At the end of these 3 weeks, they found that whereas out of the first can only 2 or 3 shoots of grass appeared, out of the second can they had a whole stand of grass so strong that you could hold it, and with its strength, you could lift up the entire can with its fertilizer and soil. If this is what attitudes can do to seeds, what can they not do to human beings?